Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Farikov back at again with another market watch. This is the market watch for March. And ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be starting off with the Gamma case container series number 144. And I have a couple of things to say about this case. Now, looking at the price action, right? We got to start off with the price action. Earlier this month, it started at 24 cents. At the end of the month, it raised 10 cents in value, and it is surely climbing from that point. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the lifetime graph, we don't see much action until recently, the past couple of months. At the start of the year, this thing was only around 10 cents, right, ladies and gentlemen? But now it is 3 times that value. And if we look at the monthly again, we could see it going up. So that's price action right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Gamma case, it's a cheap case, it only costs 35 cents currently, but every single case that is going to be on this market watch video is going to be cases that are relatively cheap or under $1. Gamma case container series number 144. I think that this is going to be $1 by 2022. Now, every single case on this list, like I was just saying, is all the cases that are going to be $1 by 2022, I predict. So we got the Gamma case starting off here, $1 by 2022. And then we got other Gamma cases gaining traction, right, ladies and gentlemen? Looking at the Gamma 2 case, this thing is actually more expensive than the original Gamma case, which is interesting. Yet again, looking at the price action, we do see this thing going up to 50 cents, that 50-cent mark, and then dropping down a little bit around the 40 range. But we could expect this to keep gaining traction as more and more people buy in, as we could see the sell orders and the requests to buy. Like I said in my previous videos, this is very important to look at when making a decision. Either you're investing or you're selling one of your items on the market. It is very important to look at how many are listed for sale and how many request to buy that certain item, case, or whatever it is, because this basically points you in the direction, shows you the direction of where the price is moving, where it is fluctuating currently in the market. Now, most cases and items in CSGO, there is a lot more request to buy them. So the more requests to buy, the more demand there is for that item. So that is one thing you got to look out for. But anyway, that is the Gamma 2 case. Anyway, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Spectrum case container series 207. Now, what is going on with my PC? What the fuck? Yo, come on now. Why this shit happen? There we go. I don't know what was going on with my computer, but we got the Spectrum case next, container series 207. Like I was previously saying with the request to buy and the sell orders, look at how many are for sale compared to the request to buy. Now, this has a lot more demand than, let's say, the Chroma 2 case, right? So this is probably going to escalate in value way quicker, depending on the type of case it is, right? So looking at the price action, we could see this one being sold right now, listed for sale at 76 cents, which is approaching the $1 mark. It is very close to hitting that $1 mark. Looking at the price action at the start of the year, it was 33 cents, around the same price as the Chroma case that I have already covered. And this thing has just been rising and going up since then. Spectrum case, another very nice case. Personally, I think this case is going to reach that $1 mark by 2022. Once again, looking at the Spectrum 2 case now, container series number 220. This one is a little bit cheaper. You could pick this boy up for 20 cents. There's not as much demand for this case as there is for the original Spectrum, so that makes sense. This one's cheaper. There's a lot more circulating in the market. That's usually how it is for duplicates of cases. And by duplicates, I mean like the Gamma has a Gamma 2, and then the Spectrum has a Spectrum and a Spectrum 2. Usually, you know, the newest case is going to be cheaper in value, and the older case is going to be the one that is more valued, right? So looking at this, the listing is starting here at 20 cents. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Looking at the lifetime graph, once again, start of the year, this thing was just 10 cents. It's already doubled in value. This one's moving a little bit slower than the other ones, but I still predict that this is going to be $1 by the end of 2022. or very close. Ladies and gentlemen, looking at the monthly graph, we could see the price action just going, you know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't think it's gonna stop. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, got their stimmy checks. So you know, a lot of people who like CSGO is gonna spend their stimmy checks on CSGO, and they're gonna want to get the cases. They're gonna probably want to open cases, you know what I'm saying? So that means more volatility in the market, more people buying items. Look back last year when Shattered Web collection dropped and CSGO was released in China, you know, not too long ago. All the Chinese investors invested into the Shattered Web cases, skins, stickers, everything, the whole market, as a matter of fact. And a lot of the items actually started going up in price just because these certain investors were dumping their money into the market. Now, we kind of can see the same thing reoccurring this time with the stimmy checks. And who knows what's gonna happen in the future, you know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? We might get a bunch of Indian investors out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying, that start investing in CSGO. Who knows, you know, that's just the theory. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, moving on, because I'm not trying to go on a tangent and rumble and whatever too long. So we got the Chroma Kick, the Chroma case, yes sir, container number series 38. We got this starting at $1.09. So this bad boy is already past the dollar mark, you know what I'm saying? And looking at the price action, we could see this going up at the start of the year. This thing was only half its current value, and it has doubled in price since then. It is being sold for $1.09, like I said before. We could only see these certain cases go up in value since these are older cases. Some of these cases are gems. Chroma case, you could get some pretty nice knife skins that you can't get in any other cases. So I personally like this case. I could see this case going up past that dollar mark by 2022. Who knows, it may be $2. That's my prediction. Now, looking at the Chroma 2 case, container series 48, we got this one on sale right now for 36 cents, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at the price action, boom, at the start of the month, starting off at 25 cents, boom, 10-cent raise at the end of the month. More than 10-cent raise, actually. This thing has been gaining traction, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at the monthly or the lifetime graph, my bad, we could see this at the start of the year being 10 cents. It's almost tripled, quadrupled in value. So Chroma 2 case, it's behind the OG Chroma case, but it's catching up, ladies and gentlemen. The price action is there. The dope skins for your knife are there. There is value in this case, and I personally think at a price of 36 cents, it is a good investment, and I could foresee this case in the future reaching that $1 mark. Personally, in my honest opinion, I think it could reach that dollar mark by the end of the year, 2022. But anyway, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to the final Chroma case. We got the Chroma 3 case, container series 141. Now this one is the cheapest out of all the Chroma cases, starting at 10 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the price action. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? It looks jumpy, you know, it looks real bumpy, you know what I'm saying? Like a old town road. You look at this graph and it's bumpy, and you don't even know what's going on with this type of price action. You might have to zoom out a little bit, look at the lifetime graph. But looking at the lifetime graph, we could see this case starting off at 5 cents, around that area. 5 cents per case at the start of the year, and now it is basically, it has doubled in value. It is currently a very cheap case, but this one is going to take some time for the price action to actually be there, you know what I'm saying? Because the price action isn't really there. This one's moving a lot slower than the Chroma and the Chroma 2. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the Chroma 3 case, I think this is going to be $1, you know what I'm saying, by the end of 2022. But who knows, maybe not $1, maybe 50 cents, but you never know, right, ladies and gentlemen? Moving on to the glove case, container series number 179. We got the glove case. Now I like this case, and personally I think that this is just going to go up and up and up in value, as well as any other case that contains gloves, because these are the only cases you could get gloves from, right? The Chroma cases, I'm pretty sure, actually I'm not 100% sure, but those gamma cases or chroma cases are the cases where you could get certain skins for your knives that you can't get in other cases. That's what makes them so valuable. Well, we got the glove case, and what makes this case so valuable is the gloves. The gloves in this case are what brings it value, because you can't get gloves from a random case. You can only get gloves from the glove case or a certain case that have gloves. But enough of that tangent. This is a value case, glove case, starting at $1.65. Oh my goodness, looking at the price action, it was only $1.30 at the start of the month. It has almost doubled in price. Not really, it's went up 30 cents in value, which is not bad. Looking at the lifetime graph, oh my god, starting the year off at less than $1, it has now doubled its value. Personally, I could foresee the glove case being an easy $2 case, easily having that $2 price point by the end of 2022. People love gloves, man. People love gloves. You could get some dope gloves from this case, and if you're a fan of gloves, man, this is the case for you. Without a further move, ladies and gentlemen, other cases that contains gloves are going to be gaining traction as well. That being said, that is the glove case container series number 179. I like this case. I think it has a lot of value, and personally, my personal opinion is it's just gonna keep rolling and rolling and rolling and steamrolling the competition until it gets a price point of $5. You know, that's my price target in the long term. Now this is past 2022, but by the end of 2022, I think we could see the glove case reaching that $2 mark. Cause look back just a few years ago, this thing was selling at 10 cents. Nobody wanted it when it came out. Give it a couple years, they didn't really release any new glove cases except for a couple, and now this thing is valuable because it contains certain gloves you can only get from this case. But anyway, enough talking about the glove case, ladies and gentlemen. Last but not least, we got the Operation Broken fan case container series number 308. Now this is the newest case in the collection. I've talked about it, and even in my previous videos I said this might be the new shattered web case, and honestly I think it is. And I did not include the shattered web case in this video, which is probably a first for me, ladies and gentlemen. But I will say some things about the shattered web before I get into Operation Broken Fang, and I'll say that I like the case. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the Operation Broken Fang case, aka the shattered web number 2, container series number 308. This is the newest case in addition to CSGO, and it is currently being sold for 99 cents. Looking at the lifetime graph, we could only see it dropping in value until recently, the start of March. It gained traction and it went above the $1 mark, and ever since that it's slowly been dropping until around the end of the month, when we see it spike back above $1, giving a lot of those people who invested in this hope. We could see this price action going on, and I've talked about the Operation Broken fan case and how I personally think it is going to follow the exact same footsteps as the shattered web case, if not very similar footsteps to the shattered web case. And why do I want to bring this up in this video, the Operation Broken fan case? Because there is only 1 month left of the Operation Broken Fang. That being said, there's a month left, and after that there is going to be either a discontinuation like they did with the shattered web cases for the Operation Broken Fang case, which is going to send the price action, you know, to the moon in the future, like I predict will happen with the shattered web case. Or they could keep it in the game. This is very important, right? If they keep it in the game, it's just gonna drop in value. It's not a good investment. So that's why we gotta be patient right now. Don't invest into it, right? I would not recommend investing into Operation Broken Fan case until the operation is over and we know what is happening with the cases, the collections, the skins, all that stuff. If this certain operation follows the same footsteps as shattered web, we may start to see a lot of the items actually drop in value, but then in the future we may see them skyrocket, right? Because all the stuff in the shattered web is discontinued. You can't get the agents anymore, the stickers, the cases, so all that stuff in the long term is bound to go up. So ladies and gentlemen, we just gotta wait and see what CSGO does with the Operation Broken Fan case before we put our money into it. But personally, if they do the same thing like they did with the shadow web, I think that it is going to be a good investment, and I like the case. But I currently can't say that. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Market Watch for March. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys soon, man. Make sure to like, comment, sub. You don't have to if you don't want to. But once again, this has been the Market Watch for March, and this marks a whole year of Market Watch. I started my first episode, I'm pretty sure April 2nd? Somewhere in the start of April, you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing you guys this a little bit late at the end of March, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you later. Might do a Market Watch for April, but honestly, I think I'm gonna switch things up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Switch up the formula, switch up how I do things, because it's kind of been repetitive, you know what I'm saying? Every single episode, I got 5 cases and I review them, and sometimes I be reviewing cases twice and I don't even know. So Market Watch 2021, or the Market Watch for April, if I decide to do that, is going to be different. Just letting you know. But without a further ado, this has been enough of a tangent, and like I said, this has been the Market Watch for March. Yeah.